we had the honor of having the coach and a few of his players. So I'm going to bring him up from Cabrillo, and come on up, please, and speak. And it's wonderful to have you.
Yeah, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm not used to them. Can I just go like this? I'm a PE teacher, so it's pretty loud anyways. We're actually not the CIF champs. We lost the CIF Southern section in the final game of the Southern section, 1-0. We're the CIF State Regional champs. So
Yeah.
It's to me it was a little bit bigger, better, a little different, but I did a podcast. I'm Pat Noyes, by the way, from Cabrillo High School, and I brought a couple of my players, two of my most talented players and most challenging, might be honest with you. All right, two of my most talented players and my most challenging, Jesus Navarrete and Brian Valenzuela, and then I brought our fitness trainer.
All right.
So, I know I was the speaker, and I wrote a bunch of stuff down and I left it on my desk at work, so I'm kind of winging it. But at Cabrillo, we're in a really unique situation. I teach PE there, and there's 3 of us on the male side of the PE department, and all 3 of us work with the high school soccer team. So Brian Lenzen in the back here is a fitness trainer. He works my team. Jesus will have, for example, Jesus has 3 days a week of weight training and then 5 days a week of soccer. So we're in an amazing situation. He gets an hour and 45 minutes with Coach Lenzen in fitness training, and then he comes out 5 days a week when he comes to practice every day with me in soccer. And the same for Brian. Brian didn't have weight training, but he was with me 5 days a week, and we get them an hour and 45 minutes a day. So we're in an amazing situation. Our season, we went 24 wins, 3 losses, and 4 ties. All 3 losses were 1-0. One was to Wilson that lost us the league championship. And this young man here called me at 10 o'clock and said, "I'll be at the game, coach, but I'm in court right now." And I said, "I'll see you tomorrow." And he said, "Why?" And I go, "Because you're in court at 10 o'clock. You're not going to make it to the game." So he missed that game. And I was a little bummed, but we worked it out in the state finals. And then we lost 1-0 to Arlington in the CIF Southern Section final. And we lost 1-0 to Jordan. That's our rival. That's our biggest rival. People in Long Beach soccer think it's Milliken, but it's Jordan is our biggest rival. Then we went on to the state playoffs, and we won 7-0, 4-0, and 6-2 in the quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. And Jesus scored a goal. What I really wanted to do is introduce you to these 2, and if you guys have questions for them, we can go from there. But I mean, I really didn't have anything prepared. I just wanted to kind of give you the stats. We did have 8 all-league players, 2 all-CIF players, 2 all-regional players, which Jesus was one. And then the Dream Team Player of the Year, Arnold Giron, is a sophomore. He has 56 goals already, 34 this year, 22 last year, and he just scored against the LA Galaxy Academy, under-19 Academy, the other day with his club team. So the other interesting thing for our team is we only had 3 club players on our entire varsity program. So some of these schools are loaded. You know, you go to Servite. We're playing Servite next year. They have 75 club players. We had 3 on the varsity program, and we have 5 or 6 on the lower levels. But we really do what we do with our local kids, with the West Side kids, and I really enjoy it. Can I give you over to Jesus?
Yeah.
They're way smarter than I am.
I just want to say thanks to Century Club for donating to us. We took a nice trip to Santa Barbara, right?
Yeah, Santa Barbara.
Santa Barbara, and we played 3 amazing games against 3 good teams that are known, and it was a great experience. We had a nice bus, nice hotel. Everything was nice.
It was challenging for the coaches. It was challenging for us for 2 nights.
Yeah, it was a nice experience, and I'd never done that, and I just want to say thanks. And we had a great season. We played our more league. We went
8-2-2.
Yeah, 8-2-2.
8-2-2.
8-2-2. We went 8-2-2, and it was probably the best that Cabrillo has done in 20 years ever. Yeah, and I'm just happy to say that I'm part of this. I was part of this, and I won state for the first time, and nobody has ever done that in Long Beach, I believe. In soccer, nobody has done that in Long Beach, and I'm proud to say that I'm part of that.
Right. Hi guys, my friend already told everything.
Tell them who you are and
We feel special,
what year.
you know.
What year you are.
I could go back.
Let him. Let him want to hear from
I
him.
didn't introduce myself.
Yeah.
Oh, my name is Jesus Navarrete, and I was a senior this year, and I'm gonna be going to college. I don't know if I'm gonna go to Cerritos or Golden West, but I'm gonna decide soon. Long Beach City? I haven't looked into it. Actually, I
My name is
Nah, I was already there. He was my boss.
Ryan. I came from Mexico 2 years ago. I came to this amazing school. Meet the coach, my friend right here, and I'm going to Cerritos. That's the best. You know, there's soccer there, and I always play soccer in my life. Like it was the only thing I do. Like in my free time, I still play a lot. Like all week, I play like all the week, and yeah, I'm very happy to be here. Yeah.
Very good.
What positions do you two play?
I play forward, like a striker.
I played left back, and I played left back, and I scored two goals in the last 2 state finals, and it was a great experience. Nobody expected it.
And I scored 3 goals. My fault. 12 goals. 12 goals. 12 goals.
So both my boys play club soccer, and one of my sons was a left fullback, and that's a very tough position at the defensive end. And I know that throughout the season, you guys gave up very few goals. How many goals did you guys give up the whole season? 16 in 31
goals.
games. Yeah. 16 in 31 games. 16 in 31 games. That's impressive. The defense,
Thank you. I was part of the defense.
I get the defense.
We called ourselves the Wall. The Wall.
So they came to me one day and they said, "Hey, Noyes, you gotta see this picture." And they had themselves five of them in front of a wall, and they said, "We're now called the Wall. We're the defensive wall." So,
Pat, tell the group who preceded you as the coach for the soccer team.
at Cabrillo?
Yes.
Oh, I've no one.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's been the soccer
Yeah, but
the
I was
only
asked this-
soccer coach they've had.
Well, I was asked that. JJ and Mike said the same thing. I did a podcast with them a couple of weeks ago, and he said the same thing. And I said, no, I disagree with that. I've had all kinds of good young coaches. I've had good JV coaches. So I'm not the only coach that's ever been there. I'm just one of the only varsity coaches that's been there. Who made you a left back, by the way? Who made you a left back? Oh yeah, he was a midfielder, and I made him a left back. So,
And a question over here.
yes.
Real quick, can you talk a little bit about what it's like winning a state championship in front of your fans at your school, the first championship in school history?
It was emotional. It was emotional because when we played CIF, we played Arlington at Warren.
At Warren.
And it was we had so much people. We had like